All right, let's talk about this tour here, or at least the visit here. Why is it so important to be doing this at this point?
Well, certainly to get out and listen and learn about the concerns of the people in New Hampshire is an important and very big step to making sure I understand all the issues and the concerns. And what better way to do it? Finally, it's not like 30 below, so it's good, and it's a way to reconnect and ask people questions, listen to their concerns. Pretty simple.
We understand you had a stop in Dover this morning. What were people telling you there?
We had a good conversation at a home. It was a home visit, obviously. A lot of questions regarding my experience, position on various issues. It was a great meeting. A lot of people said that they want to do further home meetings like that. So it was good. It was a good time.
And should you, officially decide to run, will you sign the People's Pledge like Ms. Shaheen has?
Well, I'm only just learning that. I'm not quite sure where she sent it or what she's doing. I do know that she's in Washington. I found it, once I learned about it, kind of ironic that she's in California, issued it from California at a fundraising event for the DSCC, which is the senatorial committee, so they can run more negative ads against me. It kind of smacks of just, Washington dirty politics 101. And the fact that they've already run, 4 months now of negative, untruthful ads against me, that horse has kind of left the barn right now. But once again, when and if I decide, when I decide, I should say, to take this next step, I'll let all those things kind of work themselves out.
So you said when you decide to take this next step, not if. What does that mean?
Well, listen, I'm very serious, obviously, about this new challenge, and I need to make sure I understand the issues and meet with people and get their support and make sure that everything is in place properly. So far it's been a wonderful experience, a new experience, a new challenge. I feel invigorated, I feel excited. The things I'm hearing from people and their concerns, they're getting a little tired of somebody who's supporting the president's agenda 99 to 100% of the time, who's a little tired of losing their health care and a little tired of having someone mislead them when it comes to votes. And you need to actually check people's voting records and make sure that they're in line with the values of the people in New Hampshire. And I would argue that I'm more in line than anyone else running right now.
Is this tour about reassuring the people of New Hampshire that you're about representing them versus your experience in Massachusetts?
I think the experience in Massachusetts is invaluable. To have somebody who was there as the 41st senator, working hard for the people of this country, worked very closely with Senator Ayotte and worked closely with Senator Shaheen on some issues affecting our military bases and the like. I think having that experience is so critically important, especially now. There's no learning curve. Our country's in trouble right now. We have an Obamacare mess. We've got a debt and deficit that's out of control. We have cuts to our military and veterans that are going to be crushing them. We have middle-class families that are hurting dramatically and affected by all the policies that not only Senator Shaheen but the President have put in place through executive order and just terrible votes. So listen, I wouldn't trade that experience in for anything. I'm so excited to have the opportunity potentially to go back and finish what I started, to be that bipartisan problem solver, which is severely lacking right now. You can tell it's total gridlock. They don't talk, they don't work, they're passing things, and there's anger and frustration. It's a mess.
What about the concern, though, about you representing people of New Hampshire and your connections to them specifically, given that most of your experience is in Massachusetts?
Well, my legislative experience is in Massachusetts, but that transcends anywhere in the country, first of all. But my ties to New Hampshire are long and strong, and I think people understand that. And don't forget that 60% of the people in New Hampshire are from other parts of the country. I don't believe there's a wall around New Hampshire. I think people can move back and forth and actually work in other states and actually live in other states. I'm here, we're here, and we're very honored to be here, and we're excited.
Senator Bob Smith wants to debate 10 times in small towns around New Hampshire. What do you think of that idea?
Well, first of all, I think that's Bob being Bob. He said he's going to give me a map too, which is nice. I have plenty of knowledge of the state. There's plenty of time to get into the kind of political strategy stuff when I decide. So.
Well, you're going north. One major issue in the state is a Northern Pass project. How do you feel about that?
Once again, I'm going to learn about the people's concerns of that project. I'm aware of it, certainly, but I want to make sure I'm keenly aware of it. That being said, when I declare, and we'll have certainly a lot of time to talk about specific issues.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, guys.